Give me a quick sec, guys. Alrighty. All right, good morning. It is 11:09 a.m. on February 15th, 2026. At this current time, we have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for multiple counties here. We have severe thunderstorm warning for Jackson, Gulf, Bay, Calhoun, Wakulla, Gadsden, Liberty, Leon, Decatur, Grady, and Seminole counties. Those last three being in Georgia, and the rest being in Florida. We have this tornado warning in effect for Decatur and Seminole counties in eastern Georgia, southwestern, apologies. This current time, there is quite a bit of rotation. We have a large squall moving on through, as you can see. And this could produce some problems in the coming hours for northern Florida, as well as this southern segment of the squall line in the Gulf of Mexico, moving toward the Tampa Bay area, and that could produce some tornadoes there in that area. Just monitoring the situation, looking at weather models. The squall line is probably going to move on through. It's going to have some thunder. It's going to have some rain, possibly severe status in some areas in northern Florida. But I feel like the main potential for effects that'll actually be tornadic in terms of things will probably be down here toward the Tampa Bay into Polk County area. But that's just really what the weather models are showing. We can't base everything off of a weather model. It's always best to just wait for it pretty much and see what happens. Rather than trying to predict it and give a flat answer 100%, this is what's going to happen, and prepare for this. Obviously prepare for things, but there's no way that one can predict everything in reality. But at this current time, we only have one tornado warning in effect and one severe thunderstorm warning in effect. The tornado warning expires at 11:15 a.m. And that's 11:15 a.m. Eastern time. And the severe thunderstorm warning is in effect until noon Eastern. Sorry. Now, there's a tornado watch in effect for the area going all the way until I think the farthest it goes is Washington County, or it goes all the way until. All right, the tornado warning has been allowed to expire. That sound you just heard there was a notification from the IEM bot feed, what we use to get fast updates on warnings across. Sorry about that. Tornado warning has been allowed to expire, and a new mesoscale discussion has just been issued regarding this tornado watch. The severe weather threat for tornado watch number 8, the one in effect for the area, continues. All right. All right. Some increase in damaging wind and localized tornado threat is expected into the early afternoon. While the primary cyclone is forecast to gradually weaken through the day, low level and deep layer shear are expected to remain strong across the warm sector into this afternoon. All right, yep. Within attendant threat of strong damaging winds and a couple of tornadoes. Excuse me. So at this current time, the SPC just released a Mosquito discussion pretty much stating, hey, at this current time, even though we don't have any tornado warnings in effect, we still think that there might be some more tornadoes later in the day. Simple as that. Now, taking a look here at the line. Okay. Noticing this first near Newton, Georgia. And it seems like this was the same portion of this storm which was under a tornado warning. Nope, that was way further south. Apologies. That one has pretty much broken apart. But I'm switching my focus here to Newton, Georgia, where it seems like a second portion of rotation has developed, in which I believe that could possibly have a tornado warning issued for that. Let me pull up a second. Excuse me. All right, so as you can see on the screen, we just switched radar sources real quick. This is a different radar program. I personally find it a little more dependable than the last one. Looking at two different radars right now, or two different radar products. That being on the right, correlation coefficient, which means pretty much we can spot when there's tornadic debris somewhere, which I don't see any tornadic debris yet with this thing. That doesn't really mean it's not on the ground. It just really hasn't impacted anything. But you can see that there's a decent bit of rotation here. And it definitely stands out. Looking further south, not much over here in the Florida portions of things. This portion had a tornado warning for quite a bit because it's this little portion here in between these two main little segments stands out a little bit, and it was definitely trying to do something. And the National Weather Service caught that and they issued something. Now, I noticed this starting to compact together right here near Folestown and Faceville, just south of Bainbridge. That could try to be doing something. I'm mainly watching this Newton one moving toward Camilla and Baconton, my bad. It is really starting to get real compact here in terms of things near Bainbridge. There's not a whole lot of spacing between a lot. Look at the spacing between these. There's obviously a big old segment of spacing, but then up here is almost nothing. Especially just north of town as well.
Attention, a new special weather statement has been issued.
As you heard there was a special weather statement. I'm going to see if I can configure that so that it doesn't beep. I really don't know why it beeps already. Special weather statements are not very important at all. All right, give me a quick sec. Gonna go ahead and restart the system here. Here we go. Now it should not abruptly, for some reason, do the special weather statement thing. I personally find the need for that is minimal because special weather statements can be issued for like what 30 mile an hour winds, 25 mile an hour winds, just your regular thunderstorm, and I don't think we really need a big old beep 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 attention. I don't think it's necessary. All right, for this current time, because it's not very active and it seems like we only have severe thunderstorms. Or no, never mind. As soon as I say that, it seems like we got something building up here near Quincy. Yep, that definitely looks like there's something building up here near Quincy. Okay, we currently have the potential for a tornado developing. I see the pattern where this portion, as you can notice, this green portion, it starts to hook on around ahead of the storm. And that could be something trying to develop. And we're going to notice that ahead of time. That seems to be the pattern with things. I believe that was just a tornado warning. Possibly. Hold on. Okay, tornado warning has been issued for Baker, Doherty, sorry, I think.
Attention, a new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Gosh. Stand by, guys. My computer is lagging out like crazy right now. Oh, my days. My computer is lagging like garbage right now. So I'm going to restart my computer, see whatever the frick's going on. And now my computer's fine. I don't know where. Okay. So a tornado warning has been issued for that Newton storm I was noting about earlier. It seems to be heading straight for Bacon Town right now, or Baconton. I sincerely apologize. I'm going to go ahead and see if we can get that audio up with that tornado warning so we can listen to whatever they broadcast out.
Eastern Time. Marine Corps Logistics Base around 11:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Bridgeboro, Luster, Flint, Livingston, Crestwood, Williamsburg, Parkerville, Pecan City, and Alfords. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until noon Eastern Standard Time for the following counties in Georgia: Baker, Doherty, Mitchell, and Worth.
Alrighty, there we go. That was the warning there. Alrighty. Apologies there. I was making sure everything was okay. My computer started lagging for some stupid reason, but I believe we're perfectly fine now. That was a tornado warning for that Doherty, Mitchell, Baker, and Worth counties in southwestern and south central Georgia. This is just to the south of Albany. Albany, if you live in south, even if you live in some portions of Albany, you're going to be under this warning. Not downtown, not to the north of Albany, but as you can see on the screen with this polygon, lots of portions of Albany are under this tornado warning. This is in effect until noon Eastern Standard Time. And I'm currently still watching this potential for a tornado trying to develop near Midway and Quincy right now, here in Florida. We're going to be watching that as well, but we're going to be prioritizing, obviously, the issue which actually has a tornado warning in effect by the National Weather Service office in Tallahassee. So we're going to prioritize looking at that rather than trying to track potential for a tornado warning. All right, a marine warning has just been issued. That is for several waters. Appalachia Bay or coastal waters from Keaton Beach to Ocklawakanee River, things like that. I don't think I'm going to fully state it, and it should pop up on screen right now as well.
Attention, a new special marine warning has been issued.
Yeah, there it is. At this current time, I'm probably going to do some improvements to the entire new emergency system. It looks very similar. It should look almost identical to the last one used, but it's actually a full new one. You can tell by the alert thing, and it has different voices and tones and everything. So I'm going to probably improve that. And once I finish with that, if there is a tornado warning or something in Florida, I'll start it right back up. So yeah, I'll be back.